Beer life continues on the podcast. CJ has brought us Guinness, but Guinness Blonde.
The Guinness Blonde. Brewed in Baltimore.
Yeah. I don't know what Guinness is thinking with this.
A crisp, wow. A crisp, golden beer, citrusy with a refreshing finish. Based on a recipe refined for brewing at our new Open Gate Brewery in Baltimore, Maryland. Cool.
Contains barley.
Okay.
I'm so confused as to why they did
I'm
this.
allergic to barley. Because they can.
Oh, yeah.
And if you can make more money...
Why not make...
Yeah, why not make more money?
Make that money. Make that money. Predicting the quarterfinals of the League Cup in England this week.
Yeah?
Yeah, did well last week.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah, we'll get into Chris predicts later.
We got a good week ahead of us?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
We'll see.
All right, before we get into the beer review, though,
Sure.
I'm going to start off, I'm going to do my top 3 hits.
Okay.
And I think I'm just going to do the month. I was going to do the week, but I really...
Top 3 music hits?
Yeah, I don't listen to music that often anymore. So we got...
Is this on Spotify that gives you your hits? Or what do you listen to predominantly?
Yes,
Spotify?
Spotify, yeah.
Okay.
It's just easier. So tied for like third and second is going to be Gangster Blues by Matafix.
Oh my God.
Your Soul by Hippie Sabotage. And then my number one, which I found today at work, is Shoes by Deluxe.
I don't know those last 2 songs at all. But I like how you just found a song today and it's already your number 1 song.
Yeah. Just put me in a good mood.
How the fuck do you find this shit?
So sometimes I'll go down the rabbit hole of like, I'll go to an artist and then in Spotify, if you just scroll down a little bit, there will be that artist radio. So it'll be like, if you go to Red Hot Chili Peppers, there'll be a thing, Red Hot Chili Peppers radio. But it'll be majority of the artist, but it'll have other like-minded songs.
Okay.
That kind of coincide with the artist. And that I just kind of went down a rabbit hole because I'm like, I want to listen to new shit.
There's a Discover Weekly on there.
That's good too, but I share an account with my dad.
Oh, so that gets
skewed. Gets skewed.
Does your dad like songs on Spotify though? Because if he doesn't...
What do you mean? Like everything's on Spotify.
No, I mean like you can physically like a song on Spotify.
Oh, I have no idea. He might.
Go through your like songs next time and see if he does or doesn't. Because if he doesn't, then just like a bunch of shit and then it'll cater your playlist and everything to everything that you like.
See, I didn't. I stopped liking shit and I just made a playlist.
Just with the songs that you find you like, you just throw them on a playlist. That makes sense too.
Yeah. And then I just shuffle that playlist.
Do it every week. I want to see what the fuck your thing is.
I felt like the like thing, it got out of hand.
It can.
Because like I'm like, oh, I'll just throw this album on there. And then next thing you know, it's like 60% Chili Peppers and like 1% random shit. And then everything else is just like...
So you're basically just shuffling the Red Hot Chili Peppers when you should just be going through a playlist.
Yeah, and like there's a lot of the times like I don't like Chili Peppers all the time.
Yeah.
I love a lot of their shit. I would say majority of their shit.
But you want it to be in specific settings.
Yeah. Like if I want to listen to Chili Peppers,
on your terms.
I'll throw on an album.
Yeah.
Or I'll throw on like their top hits. Or there's on Spotify, there's This Is, and then insert artist name. And it's all their shit. And it's like their highest rated or listened to songs. And then you can just fucking listen to that.
It's good to find when you find a new artist that like you've heard a couple of their songs. Like, fuck, they sound pretty good, but I don't want to like waste a whole album. So you just run This Is, and it just gives you the hits. And you can tell usually 4 or 5 songs, and you're like whether you like them or not. And then
it was a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, or not, or not.
You never know. That's why I love Spotify. Though.
Yeah, I found this fucking country singer Paul Cawthon.
Okay.
I don't even know who the fuck I was listening to.
Like legit country. or kind of more popish?
Oh, I wouldn't call it pop. It's country music. He sounds like fucking Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings mixed together, but his music is like funky almost. It's fucking great. It's really good.
I'm gonna have to listen to that on the way
Cocaine
home.
Country Dancing
Might hit the next month's top 3.
So I was listening. He had this song called Cocaine Country Dancing, which if you don't like music, if you don't like the song, you don't like music.
Okay.
It's that fucking good. And I was just listening to that a bunch, and then I'm like, and then another song just came through like recently, and it was on the same album, and it was great too. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna listen to this album. Fucking awesome. Like one of my favorite albums ever now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really into it. So
fuck. That actually reminds me. I should throw in a bonus track because I do listen to it a lot, but I listen to it more just because of the drums in it. Oh shit. I believe it is "Keep Me in Mind" by the Bamboos.
The Bamboos.
The Bamboos. It's got a sick fucking drum beat. If I fucking chose the right song.
All right, let's try this fucking drink.
Yeah, let's do it. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, man.
Not bad. A crisp golden beer. Citrusy with a refreshing
I was going to say there's
finish.
a sweetness in it. There's some kind of sweetness to it.
It is a little sweet.
The first time, like, as soon as it hit my mouth, I'm like, oh, this is like a shitty, hoppy, crafty kind of mock-up of a beer.
Kind of. You get
But
that,
it wasn't
like,
that.
craft
You get that weird craft hoppiness, but it's not overpowering.
I think it's the smell, too.
And the citrus kicked in. All right. Interesting is what I'll say.
It is. I don't know if I would
On the
say
first
refreshing as a finish. Would you? Might need another one.
I'm going to need another one for that, but I'm just going to focus on the Virgin for now.
Yeah. Sorry.
8.1.
Okay.
Wasn't if I didn't get that fucking sweet flavor to it,
Yeah.
it's going to be very low.
Yeah.
Because if it was just like that hoppy, lazy fucking craft beer flavor, even though this is Guinness, but it's brewed in Baltimore. I'm guessing it's basically Guinness bought a fucking craft brewery and just slapped their name on it. Probably. That's probably what happened, right?
Probably.
So it's Guinness in name only, I would say.
Yeah, I'm going to be slightly lower than you. I'm going 7.7. It just didn't wow me. It's good, but it didn't wow me. And I read the label, like I read the back where it's like a crisp golden beer.
Did you have high expectations for this, to be honest?
Slightly higher, yeah.
Yeah.
After having like an actual Guinness.
I think you and I had reverse
You
expectations.
thought it was going to be dog shit?
Yeah, because
so here, like,
it's not Guinness.
yeah, but also my mindset is if Guinness is going to create another beer or buy out a brewery and slap their name on it, it's got to be fucking good. Because Guinness is good. Look at, like, I know so many people that rave over Guinness.
Yeah, like you're gonna
fucking slap your name on a shitty beer.
Shitty beer.
Right?
Yeah, it's fair enough. Stake your reputation.
It just didn't wow me. Like I've had others, like the Belgian Moon mango wheat that wowed me. Yeah, Guinness, the regular Guinness, kind of wowed me.
I will say, second sip, it's pretty good. It's way sweeter than I was expecting, and not sweet like tart, but like sweet in taste.
Yeah.
It's not actually sweet. It's not like sour or anything like that. It's like, but it just like the flavor of it.
It smells a lot hoppier than it actually is.
It's not hop. That second sip barely got that hop flavor.
I didn't even smell anything.
It doesn't smell like anything to me. There's ASMR coming out.
There's like no smell in there. Maybe it's my sniffer.
Doesn't have a smell.
You're still coming off the COVID.
That was weeks ago.
I'm still not convinced your sniffer's back.
It doesn't have much of a smell.
Okay, we're on the same page then. Maybe it is back.
Well, I could smell the Belgian moon.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm only giving you a
I know.
hard time.
Yeah. Actually, we were talking about that the other night. My in-laws.
Oh, yeah?
I think my nose is fucked. Because I've broken it a couple times too. You know? Wildly low smell. I'm just going to give it a 7.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell bad. It just really doesn't smell like much of anything. Which is almost impossible to do with an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, like... Yeah.
So to their benefit, at least like... Because sometimes smells can like ruin the taste.
Ooh, big time.
So this has like fucking totally neutral.
It is very neutral. I'm one lower than you, and I'm going 6 to 9.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought there would have been more of a smell. Also, if any of you at home heard an audio adjustment, I had to make some quick adjustments on the fly.
On the fly here.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do that.
We're on a shoestring budget. We don't have time to pause. Keep going.
Yeah. Also, there's no one else here to fucking control this shit.
No, it's just us. Just you. I mean, there's knobs and buttons on there. I could turn them, but I wouldn't know what they're doing.
There's 2 red lights here, and that's when like the mics start clipping. So like when we laugh, you'll probably see them light up to the right of the top blue knob there. And when it clips, it makes
yeah.
So it's a little loud. That's also the compressor kicking in, so hopefully it doesn't clip.
Right.
But when it clips, oh man, that audio sounds like doo-doo.
Smells like dog shit?
Yeah.
This beer is fucking growing on me.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Now I am very intrigued to try the other beer I have from them.
What is that one again?
It's like it's their lager. I think it's called House Lager or something like that. I do have a computer.
Yeah. Google what beers Guinness has. I can't even believe that they actually, like, more than anything that they just went with. Like, just, if something's so fucking good, why, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? They've been making beer since the 1700s. Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure.
What's the deal with the use of cookies shit on everything?
I don't know. Look at
That you
this.
can't get around.
I'm actually typing in my birthday here.
There you go. 1942.
Crazy. I'm from Newfoundland.
Thanks, Guinness.
Yeah.
Made of more. That's a new
Our
slogan because
beers.
usually it's no beer comes near. Hop House.
Hop House. That's the other one I have. So they only have
Hop
3.
House Lager.
Oh, I lied. They've got more than 3.
That's the extra stout. That's been around a long time.
Is that good? You ever had
Don't
it?
think I've ever had it.
Fucking
Guinness month, apparently.
I don't love what's happening in
These photos aren't great. I've
the
seen you do better
background.
promotional photos than this. I've
Like-
seen you do way better promotional photos than this. Yo,
I don't-
Guinness, hit up fucking
I
CJ
just-
Shade Photography.
like. Okay, this one's like kind of.
It's
cool.
not even that good though.
It's kind of cool, but like these two,
Dog shit.
yeah, hate it. And if you're wondering what we're looking at, go to Guinness.com and hit our beers.
It's just
and
their promotional shots.
Look
They're
at their
terrible.
images. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's weird.
Far too weird.
Yeah,
Anyway,
cool.
Blonde's good.
The
I like
blonde is
blondes.
good, and the regular, the original.
Original.
Oh,
This has a lot more flavor than I was expecting.
it really does. 'Cause you get the hops right away.
Yep.
Then you get that
Mild flavor in hops, which I prefer personally.
Yeah, it's not over hoppy like
Yeah.
what you get a lot of the times in the craft beers. And then you get that sweet citrusy finish. So I guess they did get that right. Citrusy with a refreshing finish. Wouldn't really call it refreshing, but
It's
soothing.
I'd put it in the category of refreshing.
Do you?
I think if this was like ice cold on a warm day, it'd be pretty good. Because anything with citrus in it tends to follow those lines.
Yeah,
Now that
okay.
said,
After that sip, I could see it.
but it's not like I'm not really like craving for more.
No.
But I get
Like if I didn't have another sip, I'd be okay.
no, I want another couple just to catch a buzz, but that's about it.
You're not drinking because like you love it.
Yeah, but it's funny because I really like the flavor of it. My flavor is going to be high.
Yeah.
My flavor is going to be like 8.9.
Okay. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
It has you touched
up.
on it. 8.9, 8.9.
Yeah. It does have good flavor.
It does have good flavor. It's got the hops, it's got the citrus, it's got the smoothness, and it's more refreshing than not, I'd say.
Okay.
But like, at the end of the day, if you're drinking a beer and you like the flavor of it, is it ever not refreshing?
Yeah, good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's a good point.
So, like, okay, yeah, like they threw refreshing on there, but like we get it. Pretty much every beer is like, if you on a hot day, if you have your pick of any beer out there, anyone you pick, you're going to find refreshing. Even if it's a bone shaker, even a fucking Guinness.
I like a bone shaker.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's not my favorite.
Yeah,
it's a little hoppy for me.
After hockey, though,
I'm a coward, but fuck. Yeah, 8.9. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah. I think that nails the flavor.
Yeah,
that literally nails the flavor right there. Smoothness. Is this where we how much we could drink, or if we would drink it all day?
Mm-hmm. Huh. I'm not drinking it all day, but I will order another one.
It's a little like too on the crafty side of beers to drink it all day.
That is my thoughts, but I'm having another one or two.
Well, I only brought one, so you're only having another one.
I mean, in real world. All right, how many more are you having of this?
I could do like 2 more.
All right, so we're in the same
like
ballpark.
3, 4, and then I'm fucking.
You're switching off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7-7.
Oh, I'm higher than you on that.
Are you?
Yeah. It's got pretty good drinkability for me.
Yeah, like if I go to the bar, it's not going to be my first pick.
No, that's a good point.
And then even if it is, I'll again 3 to 4 like high side, like the first 2 really tasted good or went down quick, and then I'm switching to something else.
I guess what I'm trying to imagine in my mind, in what world would I ever order this? Like,
you're under pressure. You don't want an actual Guinness, and she rhymed off the Guinness Blonde right after the original Guinness. And then so that's in your head. Like, you don't even hear the rest of the list that she's rhyming off to you.
It's a solid answer.
And then you panic and you go, I'll take the Guinness Blonde.
No, still no.
And then next thing you know, you're drinking the Guinness
Blonde. And I'm like,
Blonde.
why did I get it? Why did I get a Guinness Blonde? I panicked.
I don't think you would hate it, though. Like, you wouldn't. I don't think you would say that. Because if you were already, like, you didn't want a Guinness, you're going for a blonde or something a little lighter, like a lager. She goes, we got Guinness Blonde.
Yeah, see, what I'm where I was going with it.
Shock top, fucking.
Shock tops, no.
Yeah.
Where I was going with it is, like, if this is on a regular beer lineup,
right?
Have your game of golf, into the bar on a Friday night, whenever the fucking situation arises. Will I ever order this? Ever?
But every once in a while, I would.
Yeah,
I would.
All right, fine.
Right, just so like walk in and look a little sophisticated. Yeah, I'll have the Guinness Blonde.
Yeah, see, to me that makes you look unsophisticated because it's like, why not just get a Guinness? You fucking pussy.
Yeah, but I want a light beer.
Yeah. Oh, I understand why. But I'm going to judge whoever. If I see someone drinking a Guinness Blonde in a bar, I'm judging that asshole.
Okay. Well, you're fucking judging me.
All right. I'm going to go 8.2.
Okay.
Because.
Weird.
I know.
Weird. It's like you're double backing on yourself.
See, I'm just so torn. Like.
It's good.
Yeah, like, but again,
I think we
have it. If you
bar's a different story.
Like a bar's a different story. That's why I went a little bit higher. It's because I'm putting in the context of this review.
Yeah.
If there's a bunch in front of me and I have the opportunity, I'm going to drink them.
Yeah. If we go to the cottage, I bring 8.
Yeah,
and I'm like, dude, I brought 8 of these. Yeah, you want
and
4?
I won't be upset at all about it. Yeah,
we're gonna drink those 4 and thoroughly enjoy them. But again, like you said at the bar, I don't even know if they're gonna have it.
I'm gonna start looking for people drinking Guinness Blonde and then just go up to them and be like, "Why?"
You damn well know if we go to a bar and they got Guinness Blonde, I'm
It's your
fucking
first order
ordering
now.
that
100%. And I'm gonna turn to you and go, "Why?
Yeah, I know. I'll be like,
Why not just
so
get
you
a
could say
Guinness?"
that.
It's just for the bit, man. It's a nice finish.
Yeah.
The thing that impresses me about it, as I say this like a complete asshole, like I should, like
Wouldn't expect
like I'm
anything less.
worthy of being impressed.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
You impressed me on this one, Guinness. Is it has that very nice hop flavor, which doesn't linger in any fashion, and you like because usually those can overpower a flavor.
Yeah,
I know we're not reviewing flavor right now,
but it all ties together.
It all ties together. They can usually overpower a flavor, and they usually overpower on the down sip, and they like stays. And it like stays, and it's like hanging around the back of your mouth, and it's like a fucking like aftertaste to it. Zero with that whatsoever. Agreed. I think they fucking found a way to perfect that flavor all the way through and get none of the shitty fucking hangover from it.
Do you think, so let's throw this scenario, because the scenario you threw out where Guinness probably found a small brewery, they liked their brew.
Bought them and put their name on it.
Bought it, put their name on it. But do you think after they bought it, they were like, hey, we need to change this. We need to do these things. And again, whether it was to make it finish a little nicer or...
See, to me, I would say no. Because if you're going to go and find that beer...
It's got to be fucking
to put your name on it. You're not buying it to change it. If you're going to buy it to change it, you would just brew your own beer. You know what I mean? Because Guinness has more money than any brewing company out there.
Yeah.
They could afford to just be like, okay, we want to make a blonde. We'll make it in-house. Let's get in a bunch of good brewmasters and they'll make us a blonde beer and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
I'm only guessing that they did it, but because to me, Baltimore is a fucking strange place for them to randomly slap up a brewery. You know what I mean? There's something strange there.
I wonder if there's just a bunch of small breweries in Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland has it's the most northern state with the most southern accent. It's very strange.
Really?
Baltimore, Maryland in general has
never been.
If someone was from Maryland here, you'd be like, are you from?
Wait, maybe I've been.
How far south are you from? And Maryland is not, and it's a northern state.
Yeah.
But kind of talk a little bit with a drawl. That's not a very good Baltimore accent. Because I'm a fucking idiot. But you will hear people that are from Baltimore. And you're like, how far south? No. It's interesting. Also, weird. People from Baltimore love telling you that they're from Baltimore, but not the bad part of Baltimore.
Oh, the good part.
Yeah.
Okay. Not the sketchy part.
Oh my! Apparently, Baltimore is fucking. I guess the inner city's sketchy. Most United States cities are sketchy in the inner city. It's just how they design their cities.
Yeah.
Whereas downtown cores in Canada don't seem to be sketchy.
No, it's always the outskirts. Once you get in the center, you're good.
Yeah, and then there's
as you move out,
pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just how they designed. It's just how they did them. Yeah. So I guess Baltimore is really bad. I don't know. I was staying just outside of Baltimore. I went to see the Leafs play the Washington Capitals in Annapolis, Maryland.
Yeah.
Which is where the U.S. Naval Academy is. It's an hour outside of Baltimore, and Washington are all right there.
Yeah.
And so you'd be talking, people are like, oh, where are you from? And they're like, Baltimore. Oh, but the good part. Every fucking person said that to me that was from Baltimore. But I don't even know where the bad or good parts are. I've never been in the city of Baltimore. I've only driven through it, going south and going to Annapolis. But people are very I guess it must be bad if people are
gotta be if the people
they're very specific about what part of Baltimore they're from.
Yeah,
yeah.
If people that are from Baltimore are being like, I'm not from the bad part. Obviously, it's pretty fucking bad.
I'd say bad. So. I would say so.
You don't hear people going, "Oh, I'm from Toronto," but the good part of Toronto.
Yeah, people just say they're from Toronto.
Yeah,
yeah, they're not very specific to be like, "Oh, I'm not from Jane and Finch area," which is a notoriously bad part of Toronto.
Yeah,
Like, whatever.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Why would you do that? Why would it, like, and the thing is like, no one assumes that, like, when you name a city, they're like, oh, they're from the shitty part of that city. Like, why would I assume that ever?
You're from Baltimore.
Man, I didn't know
and
you were.
Maybe that's a states thing, though.
Maybe it's a Baltimore thing specifically.
Or that, too.
Because I've met a lot of people from United States.
They don't say they're from the good part?
Never said they're from the good or bad part. They just say they're from a city. The same way, like, every other normal human does. But apparently in Baltimore, there's such a bad part that they're like, no, not that part. I don't want you to think ill of me. Like, fuck, I don't even know this place. I'm literally here for a hockey game and eat good seafood.
And I just asked you where you're from.
Yeah. I was being polite.
I just need a...
I wish I didn't ask now.
I'm from Baltimore.
Yeah. Just say that and fucking leave.
Yeah, fuck off. If you really want to stick around, at least buy me a beer.
The shittiest part about fucking going there is because Washington is this, like, weird amalgamation of, like, 3 or 4 states right there.
Right.
So, like, where the Capitals play, they play in D.C., but D.C. is not a state.
Yeah.
Which is so confusing to me. I guess you have to be, like, born and raised in the United States, and they have to, like, really explain to you how it's not a state.
Okay.
I didn't grow up there, so I don't understand
I have no clue.
But anyway, it's a city, but it's the capital, but it's not a state.
I definitely don't know.
It's a district. Dumb fucking place. Not as dumb as here, but dumb.
Oh, shit.
But right there, there's Virginia, Maryland, and I want to say New York and Pennsylvania. I got to pull it up on the map because I don't want to sound like an asshole. But it's like 2 or 3 different parts in 3 different states.
All
connect right there. So when you're a Washington Capitals fan, you could be from one of 3 states.
Damn.
So unfortunately, I had to ask people when they're like, "Oh, you guys came up from Toronto?" We're like, "Yeah." And then I'd be like, "Where are you from?" Because, like, you could be from here, there, or everywhere. Bear with me while I pull this up.
Yeah, no worries.
But anyway, back to my finish.
I was going to bring that up. How we went talking about finish to Baltimore. And now 3 states meeting.
It's a great question. Okay. What are you?
All right, well, I'm going to throw my finish out.
Do your finish.
I'm gonna be an 8.7. And reason being is because I like it. You like that one?
That was a good one.
No, it's not too hoppy. There's, like, no aftertaste. When it does go down, the last couple of sips I had, or gulps, were you got a little more hoppiness, but that sweetness and citrusy, and when it goes down, it's gone. Like, it's not lingering and fucking sticking in your mouth, and you're like, gotta order me some nachos now to get this shit out of my mouth.
Give me that number one more time, please.
8.7.
Yeah, for all the reasons I was trying to explain before, and what you just said.
Yeah.
The hoppiness, they found a way to fucking nail it really good. I am going to go. I'm actually going to go pretty high. I'm going to give it a solid 9.
Damn.
Just because when you sip this beer, you're like, oh, that fucking gross hoppy taste.
Yeah.
But it doesn't hang around and all those things that we've already discussed 100 fucking times by now. Are you doing the scores?
I've got mine.
All right.
I'm an 8.0.
Wow. Pussy. By the way, it's Virginia and Maryland converge right there, but West Virginia's right there, the way that it kind of ends, and you have to come through Pennsylvania to get down to it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was wildly confused. Also, I'm not from them parts. So I get, nicely done. ASMR coming at you.
Oh, man. I did not notice how much carbonation gets, like, extra carbonation gets pumped into, like, cans until I started drinking bubbly.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
They're crazy.
If you ever have a bubbly again, crack it open.
I drink them often.
Yeah, I like them. Crack it open.
Do you want to split this?
You can just drink it if you want.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Can I offer you a bubbly?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good. crack it open, and then do 2 sips.
It's hard to drink. It hurts.
If you swallow like half of it, the second half is just air. And then it hurts to go down.
It's like fucking drinking peroxide.
Weirdest fucking thing. And then like 3 seconds later, it's the biggest fucking burp ever.
Yeah. And then you pour it out and it like
feels so good though.
Foams up like a fucking... It's insane how much it foams up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So refreshing, those drinks though.
Nice pour.
Did it hold?
Yeah, it did.
Hold the line.